So what got you started into casting in general?
I got started essentially because no one else was doing it. There was a guy named Klazart who was on YouTube doing original Food War commentary, and he announced that he was retiring after an OSL finals, and basically it was both Bull Trap and I. We were friends even then. We were talking to each other and we're saying if nobody else does this, or if we don't do this, no one else will.
Who else will? Exactly.
And so even though we were terrible at the time, we both started up and did commentary and put it out there, and we've basically been doing it ever since. I had no idea I was going to be doing it this long. So
Really?
yeah,
Really?
it's kind of it's bizarre. It's been kind of an odd trip.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that this has gotten you in the door for a lot of different things. And you said that you weren't going to be doing it this long, but how does your family feel about that? Does it take a lot of time away from your family? I mean, do you use it as a pickup line?
Yeah, I wish. Hey, I'm StarCraft. My wife is actually very supportive.
Good.
And I think most of my family is supportive, but they have no clue about the scope or anything about esports or StarCraft. And I've given up a little bit on my wife. I tried to get her to play.
Oh my God.
Well,
not in that way.
not in that way. No, it actually works really well between the two of us because she's a nurse, so she has 12-hour shifts.
Really?
And so she wakes up earlier in the morning, so she can fall asleep at 10, and I can do all my StarCraft stuff related immediately after that. So even though I'm working full time and have a really small schedule, I can still get to work with her. And she's extremely supportive, even though she completely doesn't understand any of it.
She doesn't understand it.
She's awesome that way. I love her. I love you. If she actually happens to be watching this.
Being a nurse, I completely understand that too.
Oh, what are you?
I work at Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
She's neonatal.
Really? I work in the blood donor center.
There you go.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So it is a small world, definitely here in the StarCraft community. Is there anything else that you would like to say to anybody on the site? Some words of encouragement. If somebody,
SC2 ratings.
SC2 ratings.
SC2 ratings. Oh, you guys are great. Yeah, you guys. Okay,
Thank you.
For everybody that is watching and everybody that's supporting esports, keep it up and spread the word. And even though you may fail, like with my wife, to get her into StarCraft, keep trying. I still love you guys. And do it with the people you love, and hopefully not in a forceful way, so they don't get. I think that was my problem. I'm like, play Portal, you'll get into this, and then I'll be able to sneak you up the ladder of video games.
Yeah.
Fail.
No. Portal is not one of those things you can do that with.
Yeah, I tried Katamari. I'm trying to figure out what like the very baseline level game is where I can start her off to get going. I haven't found it out yet.
Ooh, that's going to be Tatiana Wii? Or,
that's the thing yeah.
Because generally a good entry-level console.
Something like Tetris maybe? But
Tetris? Anyway. She's not into Tetris. What about Oregon Trail? Okay.
She liked Castle Crashers, but I think it was because it was violent. She could belt match. So I'm trying to figure out.
Maybe she was working out excess
Yeah,
range.
that's what I think. Anyway, but yeah, everybody's support, and thank you for the interview.
Okay, wonderful. Pleasure to meet you too.